feel 100%? Like you can trust the arm 100%?
100%?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
What does it take to get there? Just time, or is there something
Yeah,
else that can?
I mean, I'll probably feel 100% in the off season, next training camp.
But I guess then you don't necessarily need to be 100% to play.
No one's 100% at this point, so it's just can you be productive and is it safe?
Did you feel coming through before?
Yeah, in college. Yeah.
Does that help you kind of feel what you're going through? Kind of
Yeah. I didn't play as early as this. So.
How'd you feel about Jack's development in his time that he was out there in your absence?
Yeah, it's good. I think that he's done a really good job just taking control and being the play caller out there. And I think that it's good. He's going to continue to grow and it's good to see a young guy kind of take the reins in that regard. So I'm proud of him.
Can you walk us through like the decision in your head, right? Because we look at football players a lot of times, right? These gladiators that nothing impacts them, and hey, come back at 6 weeks, just come back. But it's a lot more than that. So what is
the thought process? Kinda?
Yeah. What's going through your head on this?
I think that you just think about okay, if something for me personally, obviously the doctors and the trainers they kind of go through of what the risks are of waiting a week, waiting 2 weeks, going through practice, and maybe let it spin next week or the week after that, or this week. So I think that for me personally, I think it's like, okay, say if something did happen, would I be okay not playing in the Super Bowl? So I think that that's kind of the decision I have to make in my own head, and is it worth it, and how do I feel going over these next few practices, and go from there, because I haven't practiced in 6 weeks, so I'm just using my arm and seeing how it goes.
How much of your voice is weighed into this decision ultimately?
Yeah, it's a collaborative effort. I think that they do a really good job in the training room, and our team docs, that they don't really try to put us in crazy harm's way. Obviously, that there are risks of playing with injury and coming back, but at the same time, they do a really good job of getting you ready and putting you out there prepared. And when they feel comfortable, I think that part of my voice and how I feel definitely goes into it, but that's really it.
How big a carrot is the Super Bowl? Because you've come really close to playing it. You've never been there. It's a long time coming in your career. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think that it's important. So we just got to get there, and getting the 1 seed will help.
What's your opinion of the outside narrative that's kind of growing that maybe the defense isn't good enough to help this team win a Super Bowl?
I think that's bullshit, honestly. It's just one of those things that we have to do our part and limit points, and that's the number one goal as a defense. And we haven't been doing that recently, but at the same time, to say we're not good enough to win the Super Bowl, I think that's pretty dumb.
How did you feel in practice today?
Solid.
How tough is it to make an evaluation, a self-evaluation when you're not in full pads up there?
Yeah, right. That's another thing is like, I haven't tackled anyone to the ground. So, I've done some drills and tried to simulate it as much as possible. So, yeah, it's just one of those things. It's like, how do you feel?
If I don't know what the number is, but whatever % you are this week, what is waiting an extra week? How much more does that
That's
help?
the question. That's really like the question for the doctors. Like, how much more healing is it going to be in the next week or two, and the safety of it, and that's kind of that goes into weighing what happens.